Welcome, everybody, to What's Your Bacon in 7 Questions, the show where we distill the meaning of life down to 7 basic questions. We started with a high number of questions.
It was a high number of questions. It was roughly 1,563 questions.
Yeah.
But we distilled it down to 7.
Just 7.
It was a painstaking 20 minutes. But we had a few doubles, and we had to
whittle away.
Yeah, we just whittled it away, and now we have 7 questions that's going to get to know the nooks and crannies of our next guest on Bacon Is My Podcast, and we have the band Stud Count on. What's going on, guys?
Not a whole lot. Thank you so much for having us.
Stoked to be here.
Of course.
We are here on a tired Sunday afternoon. I mean, it's afternoon, but it's rock and roll time. It's probably very morning. It's very morning on rock and roll time. How you guys doing today? How you feeling?
Well, so far you're on the nose with tired. I think I've been up since 6 a.m.
I got 2 hours of sleep.
Nice.
But otherwise, we are good. It was great. We went to church, then we went to lunch, and I had a very large sandwich, and then we came home.
That would explain the tired.
Now we're talking to you guys. So far, so good.
Well, welcome. Hopefully you guys are, hopefully we'll perk up a little bit with these 7 questions of doom that you're about to encounter, and let all of our consumers know a little bit more about you. Get to know the insides of your, the cheese of your quesadilla, the double stuff of your Oreo, whatever you want to call it, however you want to make it work. Are you guys ready for What's Your Bacon in 7 questions?
I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be, so it's fine.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, we'll get through it. We'll get through it together. All right. Question number 1. How many pillows is too many pillows?
3.
What, per person or per bed?
Well, per person or per bed?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Whatever you feel.
Whatever you. Where's the spirit bring you?
6 per bed, 3 per person. That's where I'm at.
6 per bed, 3 per person. I like
All
that.
right, cool.
Full agreement.
All right, question number 2. You're close to New York, and then I've also been to Philly, and I've heard that they go, oh, well, we've got Philly pizza. Anyway, describe the perfect pizza order.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is me. So I'm a little biased, I suppose. We're dreaded vegans from the Northeast.
There's no dread.
No,
there's no dread. There's no dread.
Yeah, it depends on who you ask. Here's the thing: underrated toppings, banana peppers and eggplant. Underrated toppings.
Nice.
I'm with you.
So if you could find yourself a good eggplant pizza, if you can add like cherry peppers specifically, maybe banana peppers to that, and maybe spinach specifically, and specifically make that a white pizza, not with red sauce.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Hot take on the white pizza.
Something that I will throw out there. Well, first off, as far as like the eggplant goes, my wife and we make big batches of eggplant, and we fry them up. And we'll throw them in bags in the freezer. And when I get pizza every once in a while, throw a little bit in the air fryer, throw it on top of my pizza. That's the way to go. Artichokes, though. Artichokes are a good topping.
Artichokes.
Yes.
Yes. We're vibing, man. That's
I love it.
I'll ask for vegan pizzas. What's your preferred crust method? Because there's a number of them. I've had cauliflower crust, which has been pretty great, but then I've had a number of different ones, varying levels of success.
I mean, I don't do a lot of my own making of pizzas, but I mean, like, I'm just a big fan of I'm originally from about an hour outside of New York, and I prefer like thick, doughy, risey crust.
Yeah.
Like, I want it to be chewy when I have it, and I want a side of marinara sauce with it too.
Ooh,
Key. That's clutch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Side
in.
of marinara is nice.
I'm totally in.
All right. Question number 3. False question here. Cereal is a soup.
That's not a question. That's a
True or false? True or false question. Cereal is a soup.
I mean, it's one of those things where basically it's like, it really depends on your definition of soup.
Fair.
I mean, personally, cereal could be eaten by itself, which really makes it not a soup. Personally, I think.
That's a take we haven't gotten. That's good. That makes sense.
Yeah, really.
That's why I married him.
It's more
Smart.
that the milk that your milk of choice is really a topping for the cereal, meaning that it's not a soup.
Oh. See, I'm telling you, I can be swayed.
Matthew,
either direction.
you've brought up some great points.
You just
Great
you've
points.
sort of blown.
No,
my
you know
mind.
what? We get a lot of people who like don't really have a real answer as to why they answer the way they do. So we just kind of like we'll throw things out there like gazpacho is a cold soup,
Right.
or wheat-based al dente noodle, or milk is
In a
your cream-based broth.
Right.
But
Milk is a topping. That's new.
You, sir, have broken the mold.
Listen, I have a few skills.
This is one of them. I love it. Question number 4: gift cards. Lame gift idea or great gift idea?
Great gift idea.
It's a great gift idea if you know the person you're getting it for, or the place that you're getting it for is a multi-purpose location.
I will take a Target gift card
I was gonna say that
every time. Yeah. Every time.
Nice.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, it's funny because we, for a long time at the beginning of the show, everybody was kind of like, no, terrible gift idea. And then for a little while, we had this like long span of musicians, and they were kind of like, well, I certainly don't want this person who doesn't know anything about music or musical instruments or recording or anything like that
Picking out
gear for me. Yeah. So great. And then we started getting a lot more of like, nah, it's lame, but you give me money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, please give me money. Yeah.
Absolutely. Right?
As a rule, money is always nice.
Always fantastic.
A Target gift card is money.
Fan of money. A Target
you can
card
get
is
anything.
Money.
You can get anything at Target.
Yeah.
I will say of the ranking of gifts, you have money proper, just like bills,
Right.
And or check. A gift card to a place that is multi-purpose that you can get anything you need at, and then like a thoughtful gift from somebody who doesn't know you well enough. Below that, about 8 tiers, and a thoughtful gift from somebody who does know you pretty well above all the rest.
Right.
That's
I like it.
I like it. I like the rankings.
Big fan. Charts are also a skill of mine. Yeah.
Ranking.
We'll get into
We're
that.
finding all of Matthew's skills. Norel, what's your thoughts on the gift card? You said great gift right away, right?
Yeah. Like
So
anytime
Target
I've
gift card
gotten,
any day of the week.
yeah, Target, like you can find some really cool housewares on there, and that's how you know I'm in my late 20s, is because like that to me is amazing. I'm like, yeah, let's buy a couch, let's buy a new vacuum. Sounds great. Like, love that.
Toiletries is over there.
I will take a new vacuum purchased with a gift card 100 times over a new vacuum that I had to pay for with my own monies that I made, because I hate buying
Have you
things
seen how
like
expensive
vacuums.
vacuums are?
It's
Unfortunately,
crazy.
yes.
It's crazy. Yeah. I'm like, can I
No
Swiffer
vacuum
this?
stuff.
Can I?
No, thank you.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right.
Can I
Here we
shop
are.
vac this whole room?
Here we are. Question number 5.
All right, question number 5. What number is Mike thinking of?
6.
Do I get a guess?
You do.
Yeah, I think so.
33.
What's your go-to jukebox pick? Question number 6.
So we'd all get to know if that's the number you're thinking of.
Obviously.
We asked the questions here.
It really bothers some people, and I like that.
It's not difficult.
It was probably 56.
It's not difficult to do with me. Get me, bud. The jukebox pick.
Yes.
Okay, there's a few for me. We'll limit it to 3 for the sake of time. Just What I Need by the Cars.
I was gonna say that.
Fantastic.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so we agree on that one.
Yeah. Just Can't Get Enough by Depeche Mode.
Oh.
Ooh.
And if they have it, which they normally do, I'm going with pop picks here because they'll have it.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an even tie between Age of Consent by New Order.
Oh.
Yeah.
Matthew, we like the same music.
And weirdly, Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Another fantastic pick.
Ooh.
Or More Than a Feeling by Boston.
That's another one.
Oh.
If I had 5, that would be on my 5.
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's a hot take too. How about you, Noel?
Well, he took 2 of mine, so now I have to think of another one.
Also, just for the sake of this interview, in case we didn't introduce ourselves at any point, which is our fault. My name is Matthew, and this is my wife, Narelle.
Stud count.
Yes.
Yes.
Might be so confusing if nobody introduced us, which is, I don't know
I
why
think
we
they
didn't
did.
do it. Oh, you did? Okay, never mind.
You were just making sure, because
Yeah.
otherwise it's just 2 random people
Just
talking
two,
about their
just
favorite
2 folks. And
Well, it's
jukeboxes.
2 folks from the band Stud Count, which is
Yeah.
who we're talking to and what we'll be talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I know my answer. Dexy's Midnight Runners. Come On, Eileen.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Ooh.
Another excellent one.
That's a good
Nice.
Yeah, bet.
See what I did there?
See what we did there? We fixed it for the visual. All right. Wow, we're
We're up to
already
number 7.
We're up to number 7, guys, of the 7 questions. Now, your answer on this will determine whether you get the bonus question. There is a bonus question. It's very important not to put the pressure on you, but as of now, up till this point, exactly 0%.
Yes, all the graphs that we've done
Yes.
have equated that 0% of our guests.
Have not gotten the bonus question. So you'd have to really
Great.
blow this.
You'd have to really
Honestly.
blow this. If you do, you'd be the first to blow it.
You'd be absolutely the first.
So
Oh,
which in
good.
itself is
Yeah.
something great, but
no pressure,
so
but all the pressure.
I want you to really let this roll around, think about it, reach into your soul, give it some time, but also go with your gut and don't hesitate. Matthew and Narelle from Stud Count, we just introduced again. How do you feel about garden gnomes?
That's a hard no from me.
A hard
Have you
one.
ever
Hard
seen
no.
the Goosebumps episode?
Hard no.
Goosebumps warned us
You ever
of the garden
seen? You ever
gnomes.
seen Goosebumps, kid?
Yes.
No. It's on site with garden gnomes. Me and garden gnomes were not friends.
Okay,
So,
that was like
Oh yeah.
knew what he was gonna say. I happen to think that somebody.
Well, we haven't heard from Narelle yet. We haven't heard from Narelle yet. We don't know.
No, I'm in agreement because again, Goosebumps.
Well, yeah, she was all about the
Warned us.
goosebumps. and-
That's true. So you kind of knew where she was going.
With that being said, I do think that was like a definitive answer, a confident answer.
Yeah.
Confident answers makes me confident that they deserve the bonus question.
I do too. I also think that because they had the closest answer ever to one of our previous guests, we had on as a guest Eric Bischoff, former owner of World Championship Wrestling, and he said that he will use them for target practice because he hates them, and he will destroy his neighbor's garden gnomes, which is
That's
aggressive.
my
It's
boy.
very
I
aggressive.
like Eric now. That's my boy. Yeah.
Yeah, he gets like a scope rifle and just shoots down the block and
Yeah, yeah. He's a gnome assassin.
yeah.
No
So
aside.
since it was that close, I think bonus question is good. Now, this bonus question, I will give you I will let you know beforehand. It's about bacon, and I know we're vegan, so it does not eliminate any vegan bacon. We are equal opportunity here, and all forms are amazing. Not all forms are delicious, but all forms are amazing. So with that in mind.
All right, so the bonus question is this. Matthew and Norel. Bacon. Is it a topping? Is it a side? Or is it a main course?
Oh, that's a mood question because it's definitely each of those things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll say this: it rarely ever stays a side if it's a side for me. Like, if I get it on the side, it's going on something that I have on my plate.
Okay.
Like, also, like 9 times out of 10, I mean, maybe I'm just going the wrong spots, but there's not like vegan bacon as a side for the most part where I'm going.
Right.
Like, for me, it's like it belongs on an egg sandwich, right? And now that we have Just Egg and like Follow Your Heart cheese and all that, like it belongs mostly as a topping on a bacon, egg, and cheese. And in that scenario, it's both a topping and a main course because it's part of the name.
Right.
Yeah.
So
think about the BLT. B is the first letter.
Yeah.
So that should tell you something.
Yeah.
It is the star.
It is a star.
Yeah.
So what is your answer? What are you going with?
So what's our answer here?
I mean, I think you're on the right path.
I'm saying that it exists in the mutual territory of topping and main course.
Okay. That's a first.
A lot of firsts.
It is a first.
I'm enjoying it.
But unfortunately, it's still the wrong answer.
It's almost right.
It's almost right.
2/3 right.
The correct answer is D, all the above.
All of the above.
But that being said, you
and
wouldn't
we've irritated him.
you,
Just like that.
you wouldn't have won anything anyway.
That's true.
Oh, good.
But in the
Love
meantime,
that.
You're just stuck with us.
until Monday's episode, please let everybody know where they could find everything Stud Count.
All right. Well, we're on all the streaming platforms. We're the only band called that, which is sort of a rule of mine. So just search Stud Count. You'll find it for sure. There's a live set from the only show so far that we played on the YouTube somewhere. Just search Stud Count full set. You can find that. And then if you want to see us live, we're planning a tour in mid-May out to this fest in Texas called So What Music Festival. And so if you live anywhere between East Tennessee and Dallas, Fort Worth area, you just keep an ear out. You can watch us play punk rock.
And until then, everybody check out their new single, Talking to You. There's a couple different versions. Check out both. Are both available right now?
I believe so.
Are both versions available? You had a version for the release and a version for the single, correct?
Nah, actually, yeah, we do, but the single's out. But the
single's out, but the other one's not yet.
The LP version will not be out until the whole record drops this summer.
That's why I couldn't find it.
So that's why you couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it. All right.
That being said, until then, check out Stud Count. Wait till our full episode on Monday, but also always make sure you ask yourself one super important question, and there's a test.
There's always a test.
I think Matthew's a test taker.
He might be a test. I think he seems like a good test.
But always remember to ask yourself
the most important question you can ask yourself every single day. What is it that makes your life better? What is it that makes your life worth it? What is it that makes everything a little bit happier for you every day? What's your bacon?